Music, they say, is a universal language, and our guest here today is going to tell us how he uses music to communicate to different people. I'm Rhea, and welcome to Talk with Rhea. Before I welcome in my guest, let's get some inspiration. Arnold K Fofanah is a multiple award-winning gospel recording artist, worship minister, songwriter, and vocal coach of Vocal Drift Inspire from Sierra Leone. Welcome back, guys. As I told you, our guest today is going to tell us how he uses music to communicate to different people. Hi, Arnold, and welcome to the show.
Oh, hello, how are you? Good.
So, kindly tell people your full name and a little bit about yourself.
Okay, my name is Arnold K Fofanah, and first of all, I'm a lover of God. I love God so much, and I'm an engineer, aspiring engineer, mechanical engineering, and born on the 8th of October. I wouldn't actually say the year. Growing up in Lumley, Freetown. And with my late dad, Arnold K Fofanah also, and my mom, Lucinda. So basically, that's just it. And I'm also part of the G's Ministries International Church.
Okay, so you said you're a lover of God.
Yes.
And you happen to be a gospel musician.
Yeah.
So can you tell us how the love for music started?
It started when I was a kid. Started singing in the choir at a very young age, and that was where it all took off. And it has been from one level to another in terms of I got a lot of inspiration from a lot of people, and it has been a blessing as well. So that's just it.
Yeah. So you said you started off with the choir.
Yeah.
Can you just tell us how long that has been till this day?
I started singing at age 6.
Wow.
And till date, so it has been a while. But I started professional music, 2 years ago. 2 years ago, that was when I actually started professional music, as in knowing what to do and really putting myself out there as a gospel music minister and taking the ministry to another level. Much more seriously, and taking it out of not only the confines of the church but outside of the church. So
okay, yes, I want to know, you have such a wonderful voice. I'm sure you're going to share that with our audience.
Wow.
Why didn't you opt to sing any other type of song instead of gospel music?
Well, I was raised in the church, and also since I was born, I was always led in the path of doing the things and doing everything so far in terms of being with the church in the church setting, and so it has always been part of me, and the love for God just grew stronger and stronger, and I don't see myself doing anything so far apart from the church, apart from church music, apart from gospel. So that's it.
Oh, wow. But people would say you're a young person, obviously, and you want money. That's another thing.
Yeah.
You want to be popular. Most people think that gospel musicians or people in the gospel industry are not popular enough. So, like, people want to know, how do you cope being a young person that needs money, that wants to be popular, of course, and still do that in the church?
Well, the Bible says, "Seek ye first the kingdom and His righteousness, and all other things shall be added." And I have learned to seek the kingdom of God, and all other things will be added. And one of the scriptures that keep me going is that if I be lifted up, I'll draw men unto myself. So my part is to lift the name of Jesus high, and all the other things, the money, the fame, they will come. And it's not quite easy because you have a lot of temptations, you have a lot of distractions and everything, but just put yourself in that position where you give God all the glory, and He opens doors. He makes a lot of ways.
Yeah. Seek ye first the kingdom of God.
Yeah,
Wow.
most definitely.
So, viewers, we'll go for a short break. We're about to have a news flash, and we'll be right back.
Back, guys. I'm still here with Arnold K Fofanah. So Arnold, you just told us so much about yourself and what you do. And we also have the AKF ministry. And we often hear people's names of ministries, mostly in the United States. So why did you decide to use AKF ministry?
Well, first of all, it was basically something that I didn't actually plan, but it just came to me. The AKF Ministries. It's not like basically I'm actually putting my name out there, but it's just what God wants, and so that was how it all started. It was just something that just came all by itself.
Okay, because I'm sure that people might have thought that it's pride.
Well,
Taking
no.
your name and putting it as the name of your ministry.
Not really. God gives every person their vision, and if He decides to use my name as the ministry flows, it's cool. If He decides to give another name, as in from the Bible or from another context or from a musical term or anything, that's how it works. We can't person it.
Okay. And so, how long has the AKF ministry been around for?
A year. Yeah, we started up in 2017 and August. So it has been a year, and we thank God it has been a blessing.
So, for clarity's sake, what does the ministry comprise of?
The ministry comprises of a team called the AKF team. We have 5 vocalists and 2 instrumentalists, including myself, okay. And we also have a department called J's Arts. We have the AKF Inspires that do designs and all. We have also the web development side of it. So, and all of the vocalists actually are all signed by the ministry. Yes.
Okay, that's great. And so, I want to know about your songs. One of my favorites is always been, it's not yet released, but I'm going to leak that right now. It's the Yenuwali.
Yeah.
I love that song so much. Can you just tell us the inspiration behind that song?
Whoa. Yenuwali came to me. I think I was driving one day, and I'm always been grateful to God for what He has done. It has been a roller coaster in terms of how He took me from. In terms of even to the different songs, from the Nobody Like You, the Turn It Around, and the Yenuwali. The Yenuwali is basically a Kanko word, means thank you, and I'm always been grateful to God for what He has done. We've gone through a lot of things, a lot of stuff in the past, and it can only be God. So it was based on inspiration. I was coming back in my car, and something just came to me. And I wanted to tell Him thank you, but I wanted to do it not the usual Creole way. So I had my guys around who do this stuff, so I said, okay, what's the meaning of thank you? But then I already got the tune of how I wanted to go. So I just said, okay, means thank you. That was how it came.
Okay. Can you just give us a little bit of it? I want to hear you sing it now.
Okay. The things you do for me, I just can't get enough. The way you're blessing me, it'll blow my mind. So that's just basically it. But I don't want to actually get everything out there. But it's coming out very soon in October. It's going to be out, working on the audio and the video. So it's going to be amazing. It's going to be a blast. Yenuwali is coming up with a banger, and it's going to touch lives. It's going to transform people. So let's just watch out for it. Yeah.
Wow, that's really lovely. And you've been nominated for so many awards, and the most recent is the Gospel Academy Awards, which will be in October. So can you just tell us about your awards and
the Gospel Academy Awards? All the nomination has been so much of a blessing, and I appreciate God so much, and I don't take anything He does for me for granted. The Gospel Academy Awards, I was nominated for 2 categories: the Song of the Year, Nobody Like You, and Yenuwali. Sorry, you turn it around
Okay.
for single of the year, and voting just closed, but it has been a blessing. And the other award, Carolina Entertainment Award, but it's in the United States of America, and another award is the New School Award. It's
Oh.
also here, so they're all it has all been a blessing.
Indeed,
Thank
it's
God.
been a blessing.
Guys, we're going for the question of the day and we'll be back shortly.
So music can be used as a tool for changing narratives. I fully agree with that statement. For example, Alicia Keys, We Are Here. It's a very positive song, sends us a very strong message. And there are numerous different songs or lyrics or songwriters that have changed the narratives of their situation or community or people around them through their songs. For example, Michael Jackson touched the lives of millions of individuals around the world with his songs.
That's it for the question of the day. We're still here with our guest, Arnold. So, Arnold, let's go to the real thing that I'm sure people want to know about. You're a gospel singer and you're a human being, because we often have this idea that when you're Christian, there's certain things that find it very strange that you might be doing. And one such is being in a relationship. So I want to know if you being a gospel musician, if you are in a relationship, and if it's fine to have a relationship, even though people might think, yeah, you're serving God and everything. So just say something about that.
Uh, being in a relationship takes a lot, and at the point where we were very young, and well, for me in general, it's not that of a problem being in a relationship, because it actually helps you, and you have to be in a relationship with someone that is also focused as you are. Because for now, I'm so much career-minded in terms of education, in terms of the gospel music ministry and everything. So for now, it has been a roller coaster. A lot of things that has happened, but it is well.
So are you in a relationship?
It is well. Mainly it is well, but I'm not actually searching.
You're not searching.
No.
So after the career stuff and everything, you start searching.
No, I'm not. That really it depends. But I'm not actually searching.
Okay.
So I'm not actually looking. No. Not even after.
Oh, wow. This is actually interesting.
I tend to keep that
Private.
discreet.
Oh, okay. No. Okay, guys. So, before we go, I just wanted to share with people that yes, you can be Christian and still be normal like everybody else because we're humans, and as well that you can still be in the church and still be successful.
Yeah, of course. One of the things that is very, very important, especially when we're so young and we fail to be that focused in what we're to do, and we tend to be a bit lazy. But you can still be in the church. I have been in the church, and by the grace of God, we're going places. We're meeting people, and I'm in the church. I'm a gospel music minister. I still live a normal life, and I'm empowered. It is not all the singing stuff, but also I'm empowered with the engineering stuff. And you have to have the educational parts of your life where you get our empowerment from. So I'm a singer, an engineer, and I also dabble into business. And but I know where to draw the line in terms of the different aspects. But you have to know what to do in terms of the physical, the spiritual, the intellectual, the emotional, the social. So get your acts together and put yourself in a position where you'll be able to function in all capacities without really any one of it. So I can be successful in the church. It's no crime. It's no sin. That's what he wants to. I wish above all, the Bible says, I wish above all things that you prosper and be in good health, even as your soul prosperous. So it is not bad to be successful.
That's it, guys, on the show today. Special thanks to sponsors Afro Technology and Logistics and Home Suites Boutique Hotel at Aberdeen. Till the next episode, I've been your host, Keyilla. Bye.